Good morning, everyone. Oh, let me go back with the slide here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Chris Jengra here and Tammy Sellers. We are your host, and we're going to be sharing with you a wonderful opportunity that's going to give you an overview of where we come from. We got back up, what we have to offer, and the income that is available for you to earn within this business venture. So, Tammy, why don't we start on how we got introduced to Got Back Up?
Absolutely. Actually, Joel, the owner of GotBackup, is a very good friend of ours for many, many, many years. And we watched his kids grow up. Remember that, Chris? They were so little. And yeah, so he introduced Chris and I guess it's been about 18 months now, to the GotBackup opportunity. He gave us a ring back in May, so it'll be 2 years in May. And he just said, you know what, this is going to be massive, and he wanted us to have a look at it because he's seen what we've done in the industry in the network marketing realm, and we've always went to the top. We've always built international, and he wanted to get us to see the big picture. And when we saw it, honestly, we got so excited. I remember, Chris, the first night. I remember we just sent out 10 invites each, and the next day we woke up and we had all these new business partners. It was phenomenal. So you'll get to see this as we go through the presentation.
Absolutely. And first of all, I want to recognize Dr. Ricky from Texas, Sylvie from Quebec. Welcome, welcome. Mark Stevens from Idaho, USA. We have Jack Dean from Kansas. Welcome, welcome. We have Inionam from Ghana. We have Courtney from Ontario, Canada. And we have Kim from Florida. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I know there's others, and some of you are going to be joining us in real time. So, you know, folks, the reason why we really chose to be part of Got Backup, folks, it's because of what you read here. Is it empowers families with a global opportunity. Tammy and I have been doing business globally for years and years and years, and we were looking for something that was digital, but at the same time global. And there's potential for massive growth and success here. So this is really the time to turn your dreams into reality. So while you're here, well, maybe this is exactly what you're looking for. Maybe you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? And you're looking at the bottom left here, looking at pictures, this couple with this beautiful home and beautiful girls. You know, this is something that many of us maybe want to do, maybe we were planning to do, but due to the economy's curveball, things have been a little difficult today. What about traveling when you want to, not when you have to, or where you want to, and not where you can afford, right? What about having another member of the family? This is something, again, very important. People have to budget how many kids they can afford. What about retirement plan, folks? This is unfortunate. But today, whatever retirement plan that you were doing before 2020, things have completely changed with a big reset. Now, maybe your investments are not worth what they used to be worth. Now you have to rethink your strategy on your retirement plan. Maybe Got Backup could be this for you, or at least feed your investments. So this is where we could be a lot of help in sharing with you something that everyone can afford and a service that everyone needs.
Yeah, so we're all about empowering families, helping average people to live an above average lifestyle. We've done it in the industry, and we know many people who have done it in the industry, and you can too. So it's turning those dreams into reality. That's the key.
Yes, and the company began in 1997, folks, from Gatineau, Quebec. Make a long story short, I remember I was a user of their service. I was using a WordPress website, which is really, I'm using again here today. And I remember Joel telling me that they need to move into the US because the bandwidth fiber optic infrastructure where he was located in Gatineau, Quebec could not support. Even if they in the city agreed to expand, they would reach the maximum matter of months, and then they're back to limitation. So that's what he was explaining to me. From that point on, he invested into the building you see there, which today, by the way, is paid in full. This is a cash, let me rephrase that, a debt-free company. Right. So this is really, really important to me as we get involved. And what's happening is he has a 10,000 square feet data center. And let me share with you a quick video for you to have a better idea from the word of the owner on exactly what you get as a product and how secure your stuff is. Let me share that with you.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure and how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security. It's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So come.
Obviously, there is more to the video, folks, and we'll show you at the end where you can access this, the rest of this information. But let's fall back to the presentation and talk about some major global trends. So there's 2 that we want to cover here.
Yeah, and data storage is such a big one. Everybody is on their devices. Everybody's loading up their devices, especially in today's world with AI technology and everything just seems to be eating up the data quicker and quicker and quicker. So you can see almost 15 billion smartphones, computers, iPads, whatever, all over the world, everybody filling up their devices. Huge opportunity.
Absolutely. You look at the mobile graph, the global mobile traffic, trying to see that 3 times in a row, between 2011 to 2023, folks, from 6% to 60%, right? It doesn't matter that 2023 is a few years old. My point in saying you can see the growth here. Let's carry on with the size of cloud storage market worldwide from 2022 to 2030. From 90 billions in revenue up to close to $500 billion, folks. What does that mean for trends? You know, people say, oh, I wish I would have bought Microsoft in those days. I wish I would have bought Apple in those days. Hey, I wish I would have bought some crypto in those days. Well, what's happening, folks, is what we're talking about right now, these are those days. This is the data service provider. It's massive, massive, massive growth. So let's talk a little bit about their core product.
Absolutely. And let's face it, everybody's addicted to their cell phones. We use it for everything. I use it anytime I'm cooking. I set timers. I use it for anything. When I'm searching for something, I go to YouTube. So we're constantly on our devices. And the best thing is you can build a business from a device, and that's even more exciting.
I totally agree with that. And you see, that comes with a price, unfortunately, is the data loss. And this is a growing concern, right? Number one is 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phones or lost their data. Folks, 45%. That's a lot of folks. That's a lot of, soul content, if you understand what I mean. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. Laptops, cell phones stolen every 43 seconds. That's actually an older slide. It's about a year old now. So you can appreciate, based on what's going on with the economy, how bad this is becoming. So it's very important, folks, that you have your policy by providing security and same time backing up your data.
Yeah, all three of those things have happened to both of us over the years. So you want to protect everything that's inside, absolutely. And how many times have you got these messages? They're so annoying, and nobody wants to take the time to unload and get rid of important things. So the key is to find something that can help you. Chris, you changed the slide too fast. Sorry. It's to help everybody with GotBackup data storage.
Okay, so what happened, folks, the second point here is the global trends. Number two is making money. We know that data is important, but the other aspect is people need to earn money. This is a company that will provide you the opportunity to earn with a service that everybody needs. If you look at the North American side gigs businesses, 42% of them have side businesses, 62% of the Gen Z. These are the new generation. What about the rest of the world, folks? This is what's going on. These are trends that you want to catch right now. This is the time. This is not the time to fall asleep. This is the time to run when nobody's really looking, nobody's paying too attention. Now is the time. We're the only opportunity that will provide this kind of service and pay you for telling about it. So,
and it's all about leveraging. Leveraging trends is the key. And we're going to share the core product in the VIP package with you as we move forward.
So what happens here, folks, is we're going to be covering the core product. I mean, we'll cover that. And I'll touch briefly on the VIP. This is really an added service to help you market your business to the rest of the world. I use that every single day, and we'll show you exactly what we mean.
I remember when I heard this, I had to hear it a second time. 6 terabytes of data storage, you guys, you can have 6 members on one account, unlimited devices, all of that for $10 a month. It's actually $9.97, so round it off. And what's more exciting than anything is the fact that it's the only home business that offers data storage out there globally. So that makes it really exciting to build and tell other people about it.
I agree. So if you look at our competitors, iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive, and there's so many others, but let's focus on those 3. 2 terabytes and an average about 1 user, right? So the fact is you're looking at $9.97. It's within the same price range. But here we have 6 terabytes plus 6 separate accounts. I guarantee you that none of these competitors will give you an opportunity to use the same account within your family member. They're each going to have a separate account. So this, you have the option to do this. And even better, if you pay yearly, look at the prices here. iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive again, $360, $660 for Dropbox, and $216 for Google Drive, right? Within 6 to 5 terabytes. An average of 6 to 3 to 1 user. GotBackup, consistent, 6 separate accounts, 6 terabytes, unlimited amount of users, unlimited amount of devices for $99.97 per year. This is unbeatable value. I'm sure that all of you agree with me here.
Yeah, and most people spend money protecting the outside, but the most important thing is what's inside the devices, right? When you lose it, you understand that. So 6 terabytes of data storage, $9.97 a month. It includes up to 6 members. Families are going crazy over this. And of course, any device that you have, and you've got a chance to see some of the security videos so you can hear how secure our storage is. And yeah, if you miss the security videos, get back to the person who introduced you to this session and they'll pop you off the videos.
So let's kind of show you how to install. Oops, sorry. Let's try this again.
This is a quick walkthrough of how to install your GotBackup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for GotBackup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let GotBackup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your GotBackup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these 3 little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these 3 boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your GotBackup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your GotBackup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
So you can see, folks, it's a really, really simple process. And let me give you a little bit of an idea about the VIP package. VTuber, it's like your own personal YouTube channel where you can upload all your personal videos, anything you want to market. It will give you a link, and you can actually even share within your social media platform. You can have this link. You can put it into your emails. You can share this with your friends, and just amazing, phenomenal service. The other one is a memory place. Imagine, Christmas is coming, right? And let's say that you're you're telling everybody to share their pictures while they were at the event that you organized. Could be a Christmas party, could be a GotBackup event, whatever that is. And then from there, you give people a QR code. You can send them, text them, they can access to. And then from there, or just a link, a QR code is a link. And then you can upload their pictures to the provided link, and then you'll have access to all the pictures from all the audience that was there. And then you can share it with everybody, where everybody can download whatever they want. You can choose to to give them access to whatever it is that you want to have available for download. Sometime in parties, some videos or pictures you don't want to share. You know what I mean? So this is really, really awesome. The other thing is personal promo link. This is really important. As a matter of fact, there's new videos that are circulating in different languages, right? That are maybe not supported by the company yet. But I do have an audience that would like to listen this into their own language with a video that maybe I created myself. I can update these links with my own personal video. I can change the word as I see fit. I can even change the language as I see fit. And it's also connected to an email marketing system, which is an empty email marketing system that you can fill in with all the emails you want, the language you want. This is absolutely phenomenal, folks. People pay a lot of money for this kind of service, right? The other one is a custom domain link that you can assign. I created mine is cloudspace.info. That's my domain for GotBackup. And that's what I'm promoting when I'm doing social media posts, or if I'm doing trade shows or whatever, right? So that way it's consistent with the domain that I created. So again, it's an added feature that's there. So Tammy, let's talk a little bit about the money aspect of the fact that GotBackup pays us.
Absolutely. So we get paid 7 ways with GotBackup. The first 3 is what we're going to focus on. So we go ahead with the rest are bonuses. Honestly, the first 3 steps are the building aspect, and then the rest are added bonuses. So customer acquisition bonus, that's when you introduce somebody that wants to be a member, or they want to be just a customer. So you get 200% on somebody who wants to be a member if they come in at the $9.97 monthly. The first sign up, you get 200%. So you get $20, just to round it off, $20. And then if they decide, you know what, I want to pay for the year to save a couple months of payments, you're going to get 50% upfront. And if they order the VIP package or any future, it's whatever they're going to have in the future, you're going to get 25% of that. And very small in the bottom part, you can see that customers only, if you sign up customers, you're going to get 25% ongoing. So let me make some examples, Chris, for everybody. So let's say you have 20 people that you sponsored to become a member. You're going to get 200%. And $20 times 20 people is $400 in commission. You're not limited to the amount of people that you can bring in. We've got lots of members that are bringing so many more than 20 people. So also you have customers. So if you had 20 customers, you're going to get 25% of the subscription fee, which is the $10 fee. So $2.50 times 20 customers, that's $50. And that's ongoing monthly commission. So it's important to build a membership organization, and also customers as well, for people who don't want to make any money. How many people don't want to make money? Crazy.
As Tammy mentioned, is we have 7 ways to earn. So the second way, folks, is what we call the cycle earning. That's really cool. It's based on a 2-team tree. You have a left side and a right side. Indirect means that someone above you is sharing the same side, as the indirect on your right side is sharing the same side as the person you just sponsored that is direct to you. So the indirect referral benefits from what you just did. This is what the benefit is with building a 2-team structure. You can bring 20 people. They have to either go on the left side or the right side. And that's kind of the benefit, where sometimes we hear the word spillover. That's basically where this comes from. Now that you understand that, let's talk about the cycle bonus. They are 2 tiers on how we get paid. There's tier 1 and tier 2. And to get paid tier 1 or tier 2, number 1 is you need to be active. Okay, you need to be active. That means that you're paying for your service every single month, as it is common sense. Number 2 is you enrolled 1 person on your left side and 1 person on your right side. You can see here on the bottom of the screen underneath the graph, right? You need one on both sides, one on the left, one on the right. The rest, it could be spillover, as I explained to you earlier, or it could be your downline that it's also building their team. The combined effort of this will generate a cycle if there is 6 people, which you have to have at least 4 on one side and 2 on the other side. This is the marker where the system says, okay, we got 6 members here. That's one cycle. Now the question is, what's the value of a cycle? Well, that's where tier 1 and tier 2 falls into place. This amount will vary based on the company's profitability and also your rank. I'll share with you later on as we get to the ranks, the benefits of moving up in ranks. And it's not so much about bringing a lot of people. It's about helping others, duplicating what we just talked about here, and sponsoring one on the left, one on the right is what we call a copper. Now, the other aspect, number 3, it's what we call cycle match. That's really cool. You see all the people you sponsor on your left and on your right, these are all personals to you. How do you benefit from that? Well, when you become a Sapphire, so you get this when you reach a level of Sapphire. That's why we really encourage for you to get there. And we'll show you the ladder in a minute. You get 25% team bonus cycle match. What does that mean for you? Well, let's say you sponsor me. And I sponsored, let's say, X amount of people, and my team has sponsored people, but you sponsored me, then you're entitled to earn 25% from the matching check that my cycle has generated, which the company will send to you as a bonus. Isn't that cool? Let's say you sponsor 20 people like me. Do you understand what I mean? The potential here. Up to a maximum of $1,000. So that means that, let's say I cycle, 500 times. It's possible your 25% could be more than $1,000, but you can't get more than $1,000 until you become an emerald. So it's a brilliant compensation plan that if you want to earn more, help others earn more. It's a win-win situation. Look at the numbers on a matching check. If you look at that column, these are people you have personally sponsored, and this is the potential you have in earning on each and every one of them based on your rank and their level of efforts, from $1,000 up to $20,000. Folks, remember, this is a $10 price point. So obviously there's going to be a numbers game here that's going to be occurring. But again, I want to remind you, and I often say this, Dropbox has over 800 million users. Do you know what that means? We just need a little tweezer of that, and we'll have many, many 6-figure income earners all across the world in this company. It's absolutely awesome. So folks, there's 4 other bonuses, were generation bonuses. What does that mean? Just for you to understand, is all these $10 on the left side and on the right side, right? Based on your rank, that will vary on how far you can go. You get 2.5%. It may not seem like much, but 2.5% of tens of thousands of members, it could be quite significant. And then we have the dynamic compression. As you move up in rank, you can go deeper into your organization. And then we have rank bonus pool. As you move up in rank, you get a bonus based on the people that have achieved this pool. The leadership bonus pool. Well, this is again based on your leadership and based on the level of that you've reached. Again, don't worry about the details right now. The point we want you to know is you earn based on growth. So Tammy, let's explain the system, how it works.
Yeah, and the key is to build the foundation and keep things really simple. So the first step is obviously you're going to sign up. The second step is to register 2 people, just like yourself, that decide to sign up as a member. You place one on the left and one on the right, as Chris showed you, the 2-team structure. And then you go and do the same thing, and you help the other people go through these 4 steps. It's that simple. It's all about simple duplication. The more you duplicate the simple things, that's when you fall into these extra commissions, as you can see in the 7 ways that you can get paid. And I'm telling you, it's starting to roll. We're just starting to go into momentum with GotBackup, and we're seeing that on our monthly commissions, we're seeing it increase. And that's because so many people are coming on board, and everybody's benefiting from that as well. So to get started, it's a $20 fee, and that is an annual fee. And that gives you your website and, everything that you need to build your business. and it's $9.97 a month. You can pay monthly or you can pay yearly. Most people, honestly, will pay yearly up front. It's that set and forget. And then you get your device set up, and then it's a set and forget. It's phenomenal. This is such a simple business.
The next aspect, we talked about the VIP earlier. That's an added service, folks. I'm paying hundreds of dollars a year. I mean, some cases it's $700 I have to drop every year because I pay for the year to have a cheaper amount here. And here we're talking here $399 for not one tool, but 4 different tools. And there's always added services and incentives that are part of this. How many countries are we in, Tammy?
We're in 140 countries right now, and it really is limitless. It's borderless. So you can build in any international markets, and it's a lot of fun to build global, you guys. So, leverage as much as you can is who knows who in different markets, because there's nothing like earning income while you sleep. And that takes time. But if you build in your local social network, you're going to go into many countries.
And one thing that's important is recognizing people's achievement. And we talked about the ladder here earlier, right? Bronze, you sponsor one person. Copper, that means you sponsor one on the left, one on the right. A silver, that means one of your 2, right, became a copper, right? So that means that someone in your downline, it may not even be personal, but as long as there's someone in your downline from your personal enrollment that reach copper, you become a silver. And then you get gold and you get the platinum. And what's really important is you need to be a copper to start earning cycles, right? Copper and above. And if you want to be in tier 2, then you need to jump to platinum. Now the cycles value increases by being tier 2. And if you recall, you need to become a sapphire to earn matching check. So this is very important. So as you become sapphire, now you're not only simply earning the compression bonus, all of these things, generation bonus, I should say, but now you start adding matching check. And every time you move up a rank, it just keeps opening up the opportunity of bonuses that are available to you, which is absolutely awesome. Let's finish quickly, Tammy, about the support system we have.
Yeah. So the moment you get started, you're going to get your referral links. You're going to get your personalized landing page. We've got an email marketing system that's built in that you can leverage for free. It's phenomenal what they have. Marketing tools to help you build your business. We have regular online presentations in many languages now, which is super exciting. And of course, there's team trainings and there's support trainings from the company. Chris and I do trainings every Saturday at 10 a.m. And you're very welcome to come and check out the trainings and see how you can build this business and grow the ranks and hit some of the achievements that you're looking to hit. So it's exciting.
Absolutely. And BB, I know you've asked me a question about how to get people, family members. We can't do this in this presentation. This is more of it's not a training, but I do recommend you go back to some of the trainings we've done in the past, or just go through your support system and they will explain to you. It's very, very simple. In fact, there's little red buttons in your back office you can click on, and there's a whole bunch of videos to watch on how to do certain things like that. Now, when it comes to again, the opportunity, folks, it's a product that everyone needs and a business that everyone can afford. That's what's really important, folks. It's in time to get started now. Let's turn your dreams into reality, folks. Listen, if you came in from the affiliate link that was in an email or someone that sent to you, invited you to this presentation, just simply go to GotBackupLive.com. GotBackupLive.com. If you don't have a link right now like that I invited you here, get back with the person who invited you to this presentation to say, okay, how can I try this service? How can I get started? So everybody have yourself a great weekend. Looking forward to our next presentation, and bye for now.
Enjoy the rest of your day.